Hi, we're going to be talking about the Lego We Do robotics that we're using in the after school program and how we as an after school program can look to facilitate them and use them in the everyday program, everyday activities that we have here. I had a wonderful opportunity this year to actually sit and watch the lessons done by Miss Mellon with the 4-H program, and she did a fantastic job. I'm just hoping this video can help give some introduction to the people that will be there and let them know what Miss Mellon did, what I observed. And I also added some tweaks that I would think about adding to the program, or that I would think about maybe my lessons. But, you know, every lesson has to be personalized for themselves. So, let's look at something here. Let's do that, and then we'll go there. So today we'll be talking about modular robotics use in every day, how we can use We-Dos to facilitate positive youth development, the We-Do kits and components, the We-Do activity pack Lego curriculum, and maybe if you get a chance you can gain some hands-on experience with the We-Do kit. That would be excellent to get a chance to actually look and do that. So, I watched Miss Mellon this year, and Miss Mellon always went through what is a robot. So she would first of all go through the definitions of what a robot is, having kids go around, and kids are guessing and doing that, and going through, and she would be giving them the definitions and different parts of that. But so right here, I have for you, just to give you some information, what is a robot. So a robot, the definition of it that I looked up. So, a device that automatically performs complicated, often repetitive tasks, mechanical guide controls, a machine that looks like a human or can perform various complex acts, like walking. So, questions that we can build on: what roles do robots play in everyday lives? What is a career field where people work with robots? What is your favorite fictional robot? I also put forth here some of the things that might draw some attention and grab their interest for that. And then here's some more. So like if we're talking about fields, there's medical field. There's even if you want to be an astronaut or NASA. So we all have different ones. And then, of course, toys and vacuum cleaners that everybody gets to see there. So robots are parts of every day. The components are sensors and devices. And this is honestly what the kids are going to be using. They're going to be doing this. So here's what what is a We-Do kit. This is a We-Do kit. A We-Do kit gives you the different pieces and the parts to it. There's the boxes. The 4-H has a fancier version of this that actually broke up, but they have the boxes and then they have the CD. The software is automatically put on the laptops that we have. And here are the different projects. These are different animals that they'll be able to make. There are some things that I did not get to see get made, like the airplane, the man standing, the boat. We don't have these, but all the other ones we do. So if we're looking at that, we do not have these. No. We have this and this. And the gorilla one up above it, but we don't have the other ones. So, this is the software that they have on there that we'll get a better idea or situation of what it looks like. This is a drag and drop programming fashion. As you can see, there's on the bottom of the screen will be the palette. So they just drag them up and drop them into a certain things. Here's an alligator. They actually make, they have a choice to make this. It's the number 6 project, or is it number 5? I can't remember which one it is, but one of those that actually does that. You got to look at some of the components in here. That this is everything that's included in the box. Miss Mellon actually kept the man's out of that. Here, in each one of them, it comes with a piece of paper, and it actually shows the different parts of the Lego machines. So in a box, this is what they'll have in there. So, and it has the different axes and the different size and various components. And these are the parts that I'm showing you. These are the Lego. These are the ones that are very important for the mechanical use of the machine. Because if we don't have the axes and the gears, that's what causes the turning and the torque and for the movement of them. So we want to make sure that we have all these parts. Here are the different sensors that they use. The light sensor, it just kind of lights up. It's okay. The tilt sensor is pretty cool because it causes that you program it to react to the tilt. If it tilts, it does something. It makes a noise. It could drop down. It could open a mouth. And then there's the motor and the US hub. The US hub there in the bottom one, let me move it up so we get a better picture there. The hub right here, it actually lets you plug in more than one thing at a time. So when you do that, you can actually have more than one thing, or more of the devices on there. Now, here's some of the things for the construction process. These are Lego. It gives a step-by-step. I haven't seen the sheets. I only saw where the laptop does the individual ones. But this actually shows you, well, I tilted them. So they're tilted, so you don't actually get the appearance to see all the different ones with the mechanisms going with there. But if we're looking at the alligator here, it gives them step-by-step directions. So you actually look at the diagram, and it gives them pictures of what it is. And kids will jump right in and work through this. And it's actually step-by-step. It gives them a checklist. These are questions that you probably want to ask during that. Is the gear in the right directions? Because most of the time when the children the students make a mistake, it's usually just the simplest mistake. They can put in the wrong gear. Is the gear facing the wrong way? Are the sensors lined up correctly? Did the mouth open? And we just test it. It's a trial and error situation. Here's the software where it connects. Let's go down a little bit. Blah, blah, blah. No, I didn't put those links in. See, there's the drag and drop initiative, and the hub reacts to the sensor. Here's where what it should look like for the screen. So you'll see the Lego thing. This one opens up. If you ever want to clear it, you go up to the white slip, and it'll flip it and turn another one on. You can even check with this what sensors are working with it. Because right here, up in the corner, these actually show you, right here, this one, shows you if it's getting noise, it's going to play, is the USB connected, so it gives you that. This is the area where I said about flipping it. So if you want to flip it, you can actually click one of those. Now, there'll be the play button. All robots operate when you actually click it, and the play button's right there. Now, they'll drag these up and put them in different spots, and you'll see more in the next slide, but let's go through. So, see, there's the different ones. There's how we're getting started guide. And now they need to find the Lego head. The Lego head will start to get you started. It actually brings up this, and then it also brings up the different activities. So when you click the robot head, this is what it's going to be showing you with that. Which project you want to click on to make. So they'll click it, and then it'll play the video, give them the introduction of what they're doing. And then the on-screen instructions will show them what to do. So when it actually gets through that, it'll go through. Now, you want to tell them to experiment with sounds, because sounds were before that, and they get to play with that. So let's flip there. Now, since we're looking at that, there's the robotic thing that we actually got to see. This is a book that I found online that actually goes along with it. And it actually has the different activities. It doesn't give step-by-step directions, but at least gives you a counter, an idea of what's going on with each one of them. So you'll have something paper if something goes wrong, which lets you go along with it. It shows like the curriculum ideas. And it helps with the ideas of what to do with the software and all that. Now, you can see some of the kids where they work with the projects and they do the different things. So they have a ball. I mean, seriously, when you look at them, they are right into the task. And they jump in and they start building things right away. And you shouldn't hesitate either. Just go dive right in and go right at it. If the kid's not doing that, just ask questions. Ask them questions, and I promise they'll grow. Okay, I'll see if I can make another one. Okay.